Guys, it's Scarce here, and our first story today comes from a guy on TikTok known as MBean22. Now, this guy recently made a TikTok that went viral, and he talks about the new game Fall Guys that just recently came out. You guys might have played this game before, or you might have seen it on streams or YouTube videos. It's a pretty big game right now, and he talks about how people have gotten too competitive and too tryhard in this game, and how tryhards are actually ruining gaming for everyone. Now, this clip completely blew up on Twitter yesterday. It has almost 4 million views. Just watch this.
Okay, alright guys, watch this. This is the reason why I stopped playing video games right here.
Okay.
People like this game has been out for like what, a week? Just 1 week, and people are this try hard at a party game. Like, bro, like come on, man. Like, why are you doing this to everybody else? People don't learn how to go pro in a game in 1 week, but yet you guys are out here like winning every single, like it just doesn't make sense, man. You lose the fun in the game once you turn everything so competitive. Like sometimes people just want to hop on, have a good time with their friends, play around, but next thing they know, they see sweats like this guy, right?
It's true. That's what happened to
like
Fortnite.
winning every single game he plays, and then the game just becomes unfun after like 5 days. That's why no one plays Fortnite anymore. Yep. People are starting to lose fun in Warzone. Like, it's just...
Okay, so obviously this clip had a lot of mixed feedback. There's people here saying that what he's saying is right, and that tryhards have ruined gaming, people have gotten too competitive, and people just want to have fun on video games. But there's also people saying that this is wrong, because a lot of people just want to be competitive, they want to win these games, and they don't want people to ruin it for them by just playing casually. Actually, the YouTuber Bird member spotted here, and he says, isn't it the opposite? These garbage kids cried so much that every developer put skill-based matchmaking in the game now, and that ruined the experience for everyone. So Ninja responds to this clip, and he says the phrase "it's just a game" is such a weak mindset. You're okay with what happened, losing imperfection of a craft. When you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There's always something to learn and always room for improvement. Never settle. Now, this actually is a tweet that Ninja posted a couple months ago as well, and it turned into a complete meme after he posted this, and he's posting it again, obviously. But we do know that Ninja is extremely competitive on video games. Now, our next story of today comes from one of the biggest Twitch streamers on the entire platform, Shroud. Okay, so I'm sure many of you guys know that Shroud recently just came back to Twitch. He actually had his first stream back a few days ago, and it was a huge stream, okay? Now, Shroud actually talks about why he decided to come back to Twitch on this stream here, and he says that it's because Twitch is the biggest platform. Just watch this.
Like, I might have some big plans here coming up soon. I'm not going to tell you, but there's some cool things that I'm brewing up, okay? Like, maybe then that kind of views make sense. But like, shit, you know? So I'm glad it's kind of stabilized a little bit. Oh, question mark? No, I have a lot of plans, okay? And that's part, I know a lot of you guys are like, why Twitch? And I'm like, well, obviously, Twitch is the best, right? Duh. Born and raised on this platform. And two, I mean, it's just the biggest, and it's all about gaming, and I have some plans. Let me tell you, I got some plans, including gaming.
Okay, so Shroud's first stream back on Twitch was massive. Okay, he made over 516,000 live viewers, which is huge. Now, the esports writer tweeted this out. He says, yeah, Shroud came back to 450,000 people watching him live and got like $100,000 worth of subs in a matter of minutes, but I found a $10 bill behind my bed, so I like to think that we are both winners on this day. And that's right, Shroud actually made insane money from his return stream to Twitch. I mean, people have been calculating how many subscribers he got, and it is actually insane how much money this guy made in only a few minutes from just returning to Twitch. Now, I'm sure many of you guys are aware that Dr. Disrespect also came back recently, and he went on YouTube and he streamed with his first stream back, making over 500,000 live viewers, and it looks like Shroud actually beat Dr. Disrespect in live viewers here with his comeback stream. Slash retweeted this out. He says, Shroud's return to Twitch peaked at 517,000 viewers, slightly more than Doc's return to YouTube, which was 510,000 live viewers. So Shroud just beat out Doc by only 7,000 live viewers here. So this has actually caused a bit of a competition between Shroud and Doc with how many viewers they can pull on their platforms here. Now, Jake from Esports Talk tweeted this out. He says, I just received word from Dr. Disrespect showing that Doc DM'd him saying his peak numbers were close, but not close enough. So Doc's obviously still very happy with the numbers he's been pulling on YouTube. I mean, he has made some of the highest numbers he's ever had on any platform. So interestingly enough, now that Shroud is pulling so many viewers on Twitch again, a lot of people have hit him up to try try to play with him. And it's very funny because Shroud didn't actually have a lot of these people hitting him up before when he was on Mixer. Now this clip got over 250,000 views on Twitch yesterday, and it really just goes to show how fake some people are on social media. Just watch this.
I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. It's a little weird that everybody's asking me to play. But when I was on that platform that shall not be named, didn't get much attention. Weird.
I know I am
Just saying.
but my mind rejects the thought. Does she feel the same?
I wouldn't want to put my logo on that one.
I've been playing this game for how fucking long? Huh? Now you want to play with me? Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Now our next story of today comes from Epic Games and Fortnite. So if you guys don't know what happened here, Epic Games recently decided to lower the cost on V-Bucks in Fortnite, and what they did is they actually made it so you can bypass both Apple and Google by going directly through Epic Games to, purchase V-Bucks, and you can get them at a discount now. Now the thing is that obviously this is breaking Apple and Google's rules here because they want to take a percentage from Epic Games. So Fortnite was actually removed from both the App Store and the Google Play Store, which is a very big deal, and Fortnite immediately sued both Apple and Google because of this. It was actually huge. Now, the Epic Games founder and CEO Tim Sweeney tweeted this out. He says, at the most basic level, we're fighting for the freedom of people who bought smartphones to install apps from sources of their choosing, the freedom for creators of apps to distribute them as they choose, and the freedom for both groups to do business directly. The primary opposing argument is smartphone makers can do whatever they want. This is an awful notion. We all have rights. We all need to fight to defend our rights against whoever would deny them, even if this means fighting a beloved company like Apple. Another argument against supporting free Fortnite is that this is just a billion-dollar company fighting a trillion-dollar company for money. But this fight isn't over Epic winning a special deal. It's about the basic freedoms of all consumers and developers. Finally, there's nothing wrong about fighting about money. You work hard to earn this stuff. When you spent it, the way it's divided determines whether your money funds the creation of games or is taken by middlemen who use their power to separate gamers from game creators. So Tim Sweeney is saying here that Epic Games is fighting for more of a cut from their game here because they feel like Apple is pretty much a middleman here, just taking a huge portion of money from them, when in reality they haven't really done anything, just connect them to the App Store. Now many people believe that Apple isn't going to do anything here. They're not going to budge on their percentage that they're taking from Epic Games here. Actually, even Critical made a video on this. He doesn't think that Apple's going to do anything.
And this whole thing here is very clearly just a marketing ploy from Epic to rally against Apple, hopefully get a little more money out of it. It's just a big money play because it's always a money play with mega corporations. There's nothing noble about this fight, but that doesn't mean that it can't actually be a beneficial thing for a lot of smaller developers, because let's say if somehow Epic does squeak this out from here and they do get the percentage lower from 30% to something more like 20 or 15%, that's really good for a lot of smaller developers that get suffocated by that extremely high percentage.
Now, a huge update has come out from this story today. Actually, Slasher tweeted this out. He says, Apple has informed Epic Games that it will terminate all of their developer accounts and cut Epic off from iOS and Mac development tools on August 28th. Epic has filed a court order to stop this. Epic says that included in the tools that Apple will revoke is the Unreal Engine. So this fight between Epic and Apple has turned very, very messy. I mean, this could actually affect the development of Fortnite in the future. So our next story of today's video comes from MrBeast. So MrBeast recently actually bought a private island. I'm sure many of you guys have seen this. He's been making a lot of videos on this over the past week, and he actually just recently gave away this island to one of his good friends, and it is a real private island. Actually, the location of this island has been revealed. A lot of articles have come out showing where this island is exactly. It's actually really close to the Bahamas, right off the coast of Florida here. Now, the YouTuber WizKid Hero tweeted this out. He says, it's hard to actually comprehend what MrBeast does. He gave away an island that cost over $700,000 in a 22-minute video, and that's just what the public sees. As well as that, he has all of his employees to pay, equipment to buy, a boat, and a crew to hire. It's just mad. So this thread blew up on Twitter yesterday. Many people were talking about how insane it was for MrBeast to actually buy this island and then give it away in a video here. And obviously these videos take a very long time to make. And also, MrBeast has recently had some of his best days ever on YouTube. That's right, MrBeast cracked 30 million daily views for the first time ever yesterday. Now, the former adult film star Mia Khalifa tweeted this out. She says, I'll get MrBeast tattooed on me for $100,000 $100,000. I'm live on Twitch with a tattoo artist. Let's raise some money for Lebanon. So Mia Khalifa is doing a stream here for the Lebanese Red Cross, obviously because of the recent events that's been happening in Lebanon here. And Mia claims here that she will get MrBeast tattooed on her if they reach the goal of $100,000. Now our next story of today comes from the massive YouTuber Joey Graceffa. Now this guy actually is huge on YouTube. He's made a lot of videos before with people like Shane Dawson, and recently actually clips came out that actually resurfaced that got Joey Graceffa in a lot of controversy, and he had to address this yesterday on Twitter. He said, I want to address a clip that has recently resurfaced from a 2013 collaboration video for a Shane Dawson channel that was deleted many years ago. The video being circulated was from a makeup challenge where I ignorantly chose an improper shade of foundation, which led to Shane making some racist jokes. Although these jokes made me uncomfortable, I was also complicit, and at the time I was too intimidated to call out these offensive remarks. Looking back, I was so disappointed and embarrassed in my own ignorance and cowardice. I take full responsibility for my mistakes and for not putting a stop to what was happening right then and there. I am deeply sorry for those who are offended and disappointed by my participation in these videos. While it was taken down many years ago, it still serves as a lesson that these issues should not be taken lightly, no matter what age you are. I know I have lost trust with many of you, although I am not owed anything. I ask you all for the opportunity to earn your forgiveness, as I have grown much since then. I hope to regain your trust moving forward by continuing to use my platform to advocate against injustice while educating myself along the way. Now our next story of today comes from the massive streamer known as Valkyrie. So actually someone has been stalking Valkyrie for a very long time now, and she tweeted this out yesterday. She says, deleting soon, but could somebody find this guy's IP address? He makes thousands of accounts for years to stalk and harass, and I'm ready to invest to find him. We have an insane amount of evidence, willing to hire a lawyer. DM me if you have any info on how to deal with situations like this. So she's had this stalker for a very long time now, but she's now looking to find this guy's IP address so she can now potentially take legal action or maybe get a restraining order against him. Now our next story of today is very serious, and I'm sure many of you guys know what's been going on recently. A lot of influencers have been having parties, and they've been going to these parties where they don't wear face masks, and it looks like they're endangering everyone around them because of this global pandemic that's going on right now. Well, actually, one of these influencers known as Bryce Hall, this guy is massive on TikTok and YouTube. He actually recently had his 21st birthday party. So Bryce Hall's party was massive, okay? He had over 100 people there. It was huge, and no one was wearing face masks, and this was actually such a big deal that even the LAPD had to get involved and break up this party. Now, some of these huge influencers seem to not think this is that big a deal. Actually, one of these people being Cynthia Parker, who is a massive TikTok star, she spoke to the paparazzi about this birthday party and how no one was wearing face masks, and she says here that it's his 21st. Just watch this.
What do you guys think about Bryce's party? Because a lot of people were saying that he might have had too many people over.
I mean, no comment. It's his 21st. I mean, I'm not saying I agree with it, but it's his 21st, dude.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
I mean, I really can't speak on the situation because I had a 10 million party planned for me.
Okay.
Which I know was a wrong decision, but you know, I didn't go just because, you know, I was being safe or whatever.
So it looks like a lot of these influencers are coming out now actually speaking against people saying that it's wrong to throw these parties with no face mask. I mean, it's actually kind of insane. One of these influencers being Taylor Kniff. This guy is very big. He's huge on all social media. Now, he tweeted this out. He says, same people complaining about people partying in LA are the same people, if they was invited, would also show up. Now, obviously, this tweet got a ton of backlash, and a lot of people felt like this was wrong for him to tweet this to all of his young followers. And he tweeted out saying, haha, sorry to anybody that tweet triggered. Wear your mask and be responsible. Good vibes over here. So these huge influencer houses have still been throwing huge parties, even though they've been getting a ton of backlash for doing this. Now, the YouTuber Elijah Daniel tweeted this out yesterday. He says, I have way too much personal shit going on to deal with these attention-seeking clowns risking their lives for clout. I'm not talking about them anymore. I'm going back on a break for a bit, but I spoke to the mayor's office. Good luck with no power or water after Tuesday, guys. Just a warning for the Sway and Hype House. I don't even give a fuck about you, and I'm sure that you'll be told this, but after your power and water gets shut off on Tuesday, if you continue to party, they can and will try to charge you with domestic bioterrorism to make an example out of you. So it looks like all of these huge influencer houses are going to have their power and water turned off from their local city here because they are continuing to throw these parties. Now, our next story of today actually comes from Cardi B. So I'm sure many of you guys know that Cardi B recently came out with a music video for her new single WAP. Okay, this is actually a very big song, and I'm sure many of you guys have heard this before. And this music video was kind of graphic, I guess. It was kind of flashy here, but most YouTubers don't care about that. They don't care about how flashy this music video was. What some YouTubers care about, though, is the fact that this video was monetized when many smaller YouTubers and creators cannot get their videos monetized for things that are a lot less graphic than this video. Actually, the YouTuber Your Movie Sucks responded saying the only thing wrong with WAP is that it's another reminder of how unfairly YouTube treats its creators. It's fully monetized, and any YouTuber would definitely get demonetized just for showing clips of it. Now, our next story today also has to do with YouTube. Actually, one YouTube video recently got taken down. It was called Hair Cake. Now, you guys might know this video if you used to watch Filthy Frank and iDubbbz and Max Mofo and all those guys. This was a huge video. It made millions of views, and it was a pretty disgusting video. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if you did watch it, it was graphic and just gross and nasty, but the video did get removed from YouTube. Flying Kitty tweeted this out. He says, Hair Cake has been taken down. What a tragedy. Now, other creators have been running into problems with YouTube as well. Actually, the YouTuber Criminally Listed tweeted this out yesterday. He says, we have been demonetized, and I think it was a mistake. YouTube said we are using misleading metadata, descriptions, tags, or titles to increase viewership. Can Teen YouTube have this reviewed by a human? Thank you in advance. And he shows here that his entire channel was demonetized. Now, after this completely blew up over Twitter and many people were talking about this, YouTube actually was able to reinstate his monetization here. He says, amazing news, because of your unbelievable support, our monetization has been reinstated. Now, another YouTuber has also had some problems with YouTube recently as well. His name is Burleezy. He tweeted out saying, over the past month, I've gotten 3 copyright strikes on my gaming channel. These companies, RIAA and UMPG, won't tell me what the strikes are over. It could be as little as 10 seconds of an instrumental over a 20 to 30 minute video. My channel is set to be terminated in a week. So his channel was going to get terminated here, and this completely blew up over Twitter as well, and YouTube were able to help him out here after he got so much support on these tweets. And that's it for our video tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Peace.